Hi, all of my lovely strong and sexy women, and welcome back to our Strong and Sexy studio. And today, one of the things I want to talk to you about is probably one of the biggest keys in why somebody ends up getting amazing results and why they just get good results. And if you're not doing this, all right, it's going to change the game in terms of what you're going to be able to achieve in the time frame that you're working towards. And it's something that us as a team at Strong and Sexy really want to be able to help you with. And if you have fallen off, I guess, the wagon in some ways, I really hope that by watching this video and getting back in touch with us again, you're going to be able to get back on board and you're going to be able to start working towards everything that you ever wanted to achieve for yourself and for your body. And my beautiful picture here, all right, is a big key and the word consistency. And I'm sure you've all heard this before in every aspect of your life, all the way from school, is that consistency is key. And when it comes to exercise, when it comes to what you're trying to achieve, it really is one of the biggest keys to why somebody will get amazing results and why they, will just get average to good results. And the biggest thing I can say when it comes to consistency and when it comes to following a program all the way through, all right, and doing what you need to do on a consistent basis with the faith that you're going to end up with the results that you want, is trust the process, okay? And in the previous video, I talked about Stephen Covey's book, The 7 Habits of Highly Successful People. And again, I'm just going to touch base on that. One of the biggest things that he realized about human beings is that we often get so close to achieving greatness, and often we're right at that point, like the precipice of everything that you wanted to achieve is right there, inches away from you. And obviously inches is totally dependent on what you're trying to achieve, but we're so close to achieving everything that you wanted to, and we turn around, we either stop doing what we were doing that was getting us the results, or we get bored. We look at something else, shiny light bulb, here comes a new fad, here comes a new Zumba class, here comes a new diet, here comes a new pill, here comes a new laser fat zapping, whatever. But if you just stayed true and you trusted that process and you trusted in understanding how the body works and what you need to do to fuel it, to get it to burn more body fat, to get it to recover properly, to get it to perform the way you need it to perform, to get the results that you want. If you trusted in that process, you would have achieved everything you wanted to, and you would have achieved greatness, all right? And being able to push past that point, and I've been lucky enough to do it a few times in my life, and I've been even more lucky to watch hundreds of women do it with my programs. And once you get past that point, I promise you, you will never go back. But if you stop just before that point, you're going to visit that same point multiple times in your life. And you're going to get to the point where it's almost there and then you don't quite get there. Or you put in a massive amount of effort and you didn't really get the results that you wanted. And all I want to say, and I guess in some ways implore in you, is for you to be able to trust the process more, for you to be able to stick to what your plan is. And one of the best parts about any plan is that research has proven that if you follow a plan and you track what you're doing, it almost doesn't matter what the plan is. You're still going to be 70% more likely to succeed because you followed a plan, all right? And the big part about being consistent is following that plan all the way through. And one of the biggest conversations and biggest things that I always have a chat with my female clients about is the fact that how can we track and measure what you're doing if you never did it on a consistent basis, or you didn't finish the plan, or you didn't finish the time frame that we gave for that particular plan. And you're stopping, you're starting, you're chopping, you're going here, you're away on holidays here. There's always going to be things that come up, all right? And that's fine. We can always work around those things because it's life. Things are going to come up. But what are the key, I guess, fundamentals, and what are the key strategies and systems and plans that you need to follow on a consistent basis to end up with the results that you want? And with Strong and Sexy, that's exactly what we've given you. We've given you the plan. We've given you what you need to do on a monthly basis, what your focus is. We've given you food plans that you only need to organize and then plan once a week, you know, and being able to adapt that and being able to copy recipes and being able to do all of those fundamental things, including being able to track what you're doing. So tracking each workout, following your weights routine, having structured cardio plans that you need to try and aim to achieve X amount of days a week, all right? If you stick to those fundamentals, that system, that plan on a consistent basis, and you trust in the process, I promise you, you're going to achieve amazing things. And you're going to get past that point that I was talking about before, and you're never going to go back again. Because as human beings, we have fear and we have a whole lot of different emotions associated with trying to do things or achieve things that we've never done before. And it's hard to have faith in yourself and in your abilities when you've never achieved a certain level before, and you don't know how it feels or how you will feel when you achieve that level. And all I can tell you is once you do and you realize, one, what it took, two, which most of you will be surprised about, just how easy it was when you look back on it, and three, how great it feels to be at that point and to have pushed past and through everything, regardless of what was going on in your life. You're never going to let that go. And because you're never going to let that go, you're never going to lose that feeling, that sense of achievement. You're never going to go back past it again in terms of, you know, never getting through that point again. Yeah, you might slip backwards based on your beliefs, your emotions, and, you know, things that you need to deal with on a core level to make sure that you're ready to commit to change and that your change will be long lasting. But if you've taught yourself the ability to stick to a plan, a system, a process, and go through that with the faith that if you keep doing it, you will achieve greatness and you will achieve everything you ever wanted to. Once you've taught yourself the ability to do that, you will be able to replicate it again, whether it be in health and fitness, whether it be in life, whether it be in something that you want to achieve for yourself or help others achieve. You're going to have the ability and the knowledge to be able to do that, and you're going to have the inner strength and faith to be able to do what's necessary on a consistent basis to end up at the results that you want to end up on. So I'm not going to harp on too much about this. All I want you to do is at least at a basic level decide what are the key fundamentals, the key things that you're going to commit to on a consistent basis. And it's hard, especially if you're starting out and this is a new program for you, or this is a new journey for you, or you're stepping up way more than you've ever stepped up before. Don't commit to too much. Commit to things that you know you can control. And like I've said in everything that I've taught you about, break it down, okay? So on a consistent basis, I'm going to get up at 4:30 in the morning. And that might scare the crap out of some of you, but if I get up at 4:30 in the morning, I've got time to meditate, read, do my abs, plan my food for the day, organize the kids' lunches if I have to organize the kids' lunches, go and have my cardio workout before I even get back, before the kids are even up for breakfast or before I need to get ready to go to work. It's a practical step, but now you've just freed up the ability to be able to do a whole lot more. And if you can commit to that on a daily basis and you can commit to that week to week, it's not going to be hard after a while. In the beginning, yeah, it's going to be an adjustment. Any change is going to be an adjustment. But if you consistently do that, you're going to teach your body to be able to adapt to it. And look, I used to be the opposite. I used to get up at 11, 12 o'clock because I used to work till 11 o'clock at night. And there's not a day now that I don't get up anywhere between 4 and 5 o'clock in the morning because I'm able to get so much more out of my day. My kids are still in bed, so that really helps me to be able to achieve more. Plus, you know, what a great way to start your day, doing the things that you want to do that are going to move you forward in the direction you want, rather than sleeping in, getting up and doing the things you have to do, because if you don't, you're screwed. You're going to be late for work, the kids are going to be late, you're going to feel like crap, you're going to get fired. That's more of a reactive, you know, start to your day. I want you to have a proactive start to your day. And if you can do that on a consistent basis at a basic level, all right, what do you think the results are going to be? Okay, and it's exactly the same with, I'm just not going to eat carb with any of my meals at nighttime. And you're going to stick to that for at least 5-6 days a week. Go out on the weekend, have a treat night, and same thing, do that on a consistent basis. I'm not going to eat crap during the week because I got treat night on Saturday night. I have treat night every single weekend, all right? I pick one night that us as a family go out, and it might be pizza, it might be pasta, it might be something. I try and stay away from sugar because I end up craving too much after that. But on a consistent basis, I know that during the week, I know what my focus is because I know what my reward is at the end of the week. And all I'm trying to say here, and the point I'm trying to make, is it doesn't matter in the beginning if you commit to everything. And yes, there are lots of things, and I'm giving you lots of things to think about, but I don't want you to feel overwhelmed. I want you to take out of each video, each plan, each food, plan, everything that we've given you. I want you to take out of it what you know you can commit to and what you can achieve on a consistent basis, all right? And do it. Then suddenly add something else in. Add something in again. But make sure that you're able, whatever you added in, to keep that going consistently as well. And if you do that, suddenly, like I said, you're gonna realize just how much you're achieving, and it's gonna be easy. You're gonna look back at it and think, I do all of those things that I once told myself I had no time to do, but now I do them all. And I've seen some amazing women with 5 children being, heads of schools and having full-time careers and still being able to spend the time working on themselves when for probably 5 or 10 years they never thought it was a possibility at all because they never focused on it and they never focused on themselves. So go out there, write down, some things that you can do tomorrow and this week on a consistent basis, and just build up from there. And if you can do that, like I said, you're gonna achieve some amazing things in your life. You're gonna feel pretty awesome about all of those achievements. And if you don't feel awesome about some of your achievements you made to date, I'm gonna change that for you because it's definitely something that I want you to focus on, gain momentum and energy from, so that you can keep going towards having the strong and sexy body that you want and feeling, every way that you deserve to feel about yourself, okay? Consistency is key, all right? Go out, be great, be happy, and charge into every day full of passion and determination to get out everything that you possibly can.